Welcome to solverfy.
These kinds of problems are sometimes hard to solve because they're as much of a reading problem as they are of a math problem. So you need to read through the problem. An angle of a triangle is 5 times greater than another. The measure of the last angle is 3 times the measure of the smallest. What are the measures of all three angles? All right, so that sounds like a bunch of gibberish. So you need to break it up into the smaller pieces. So the first thing I always do is, what is my goal? What am I looking for? I'm looking for the measures of all the angles. So I've got a triangle. I know that because it says right here, it tells me I'm looking at a triangle. So I'm going to draw a triangle. And I have no idea, because it was all gibberish to me, what my triangle looks like, so I'm just going to draw a generic triangle. Now I need to pick out the pieces. So this the first line says an angle of a triangle is 5 times greater than another. Okay, so the angle is 5 times greater than another. So it doesn't tell me what that other one is, but usually when we have another, that's our x. And then I've got another one that's 5 times that, so it's going to be 5x. Then I need to figure out the measure for this angle. So if I keep reading, it says the measure of the last angle, my last angle, if I look here as my last angle, is 3 times the measure of the smallest. Well, if this is 5x and this is x, this is the smallest, so this is 3 times the measure of the smallest, so that one has to be 3x. Now that I have my angles identified by x, now I can go through and say my first angle plus my second angle plus my third angle is going to equal 180 degrees. And so I've got 1 plus 5 is 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9x equals 180 degrees. And if I divide both sides by 9 to get x by itself, x equals 20. So it's 20 degrees. So this angle is going to be 20 degrees. And my 5 times 20 is going to be 100 degrees. And 3 times 20 is going to be 60 degrees. And you can just spot check that, because 20 plus 60 is 80 and 80 plus 100 is 180. So yes, it does equal up to be 180 degrees. And then you just have to look at how do they want you to show your answer. A lot of times they just want you to write 20 degrees and 60 degrees and 100 degrees.